Hi guys, VST here, When I Speak Tech. Another interesting video for the first time on my channel. I am showing you the OnePlus 7 Pro. Okay, right now you might think, is this guy going crazy? What is he talking about? We've seen plenty of OnePlus 7 Pro videos on his channel, but hey, I know you're not stupid because you already know the video description and the video title. And here is the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. Is not gonna be a one-to-one comparison. I just want to show you some things, guys. I just want to brag that I now own the Samsung Galaxy S9 and the Samsung Galaxy Note 9, which for me are some very nice phones. And have in mind, guys, not the regular version that you can find in Europe, meaning that this beast here is running the Qualcomm Snapdragon 845 system on a chip. You already know that the OnePlus has the Snapdragon 855. All right, so these two wonderful phones, I just want to show you guys some things with them. Again, it's not going to be a full comparison yet. I will probably do a full comparison in the next days, in the next weeks. I've been using this phone as my primary phone in the last 3 days. I was really impressed, honestly, to tell the truth. Today I used a little bit the OnePlus 7 Pro, and the first thing that came to my side really and to my mind is I have some mixed feelings when I just have to switch between the OnePlus 7 Pro to the Samsung Galaxy Note 9 and from the Galaxy Note 9 back to the OnePlus 7 Pro. And the answer for me to that is really the refresh rate, guys. And I know people are discussing and debating, is the 90 Hz a gimmick? Is this actually giving another value or whatsoever? I just want to show you guys something I believe is important, and actually it's part of my daily routine. So every day when I wake up, I just go to social media and see the news. And this is actually where the 90 Hz can be experienced. So I'm just going to do the same thing here, open Telegram. By the way, I have reduced the animations here, guys, because it just, you know, there is this kind of a stutter and a lag. But, you know, I'm gonna put them on just to be sure that we are running the exact same conditions, which is actually not so easy because here we have the Oxygen OS, and right now on the right screen on the Galaxy Note 9, we have the Samsung One UI 2, which is the custom version, you know, of Android that is created by Samsung. Okay, so I'm going to remove reduce animations. You see what happens? Okay, so guys, just something very important. And again, I will not say right now that this is due to the 90 Hz. Just see what happens when I open my social folder on both phones at the same time. All right, you see? This fluidity on the OnePlus 7 Pro is not only there because of the 90 Hz, it's also because Oxygen OS is really smooth and fast. You know what I mean? Smooth AF. Look at this. Okay, you see what I mean? And this is why, you know, I kind of like prefer to use right now the Oxygen OS. But guys, the One UI 2 is really full of options. It's crazy good, you know. I have used a lot of Xiaomi phones in the past, and I stopped using Samsung, I think, when I had the Samsung S3, which then I exchanged for the Samsung A10s, which was running Windows Phone. I think at the time it was still Windows Mobile, I cannot remember, or maybe it was actually Windows Phone. Anyway, this here, it's really very good. I will do again some other videos going into more details into the One UI 2.0 running on Android 10, but I wanted to show these things. So the daily routine, guys, I go in Telegram, right? Telegram, and we're gonna go here into one channel. So just, okay, let's try to open the same channel. Look guys, what happens here. All right, so this is the speed of 90 Hz, guys. Here on the left hand side, I have here the OnePlus 7 Pro, and look, this is the Samsung. So you see, this is really what drives me crazy. You know, when you're looking at the screen like a regular user, there is not a problem at all. But when you start scrolling, it's really crazy, guys. All right, so this is what I wanted to show to you guys. I'll also do another comparison. I have Chrome installed on both phones, so let me just open something, guys. CNN here as well. I'm just looking for I'm not a big fan of CNN at all. I actually don't watch CNN, but I just want to go for a site that is big and heavy. I hope that CNN is big and heavy. Okay, now open on both phones. We have some bad news. The ship may have full-blown coronavirus outbreak. Jesus, that's not what we want to see. But anyway, So by reading it, like when you go with a slow speed, guys, it's still okay, you see? What happens if you try to go a little bit quicker than usual? It's still okay. I think the Samsung Note 9 still holds it up. This here was the best screen put ever in a phone in the year of 2018, and it was still one of the best screens in a phone for last year, and I probably will say the same also this year, guys. This is one of the best screen ever put in a phone. But if you go quicker, guys, you see what happens, you see? And this is something that's driving me crazy. I know it's not because only of the 855 versus the 845, it's just the 90 Hertz. Now, it may look not so stunning when you see it on the camera, and maybe I need to go slow motion to show it to you. Okay, guys, I will now start both videos at the exact same time. We have here the Galaxy Note 9, and down below here we have the OnePlus 7 Pro. 3, 2, 1, let's go. And you might think why I'm showing this. I'm simply showing this because I wanted to illustrate how good the OnePlus display is, right? Alright? So I'm gonna do like this so that we're gonna get into the full screen, alright? Now both screen does not have a notch. For me, no, that's crucial. I don't want to have a teardrop notch. I don't want to have a big notch. I don't want to have infinity or hole punches. I just want to have a full bezel-less screen. This could also be an option, you know, with bezels, not that tiny, but still I want to have this and that. Alright guys, so I'm just showing to you how those phones compare, and to me it's pretty much one and the same thing, alright? Then even some people might think that this phone here has brighter displays. This right now is set on sRGB, but if you calibrate this and if I choose another mode, it can get also more vivid. But even right now, the way those two phones display the picture is very, very similar, guys, alright? Okay, enough with that. Okay, now something also very important, guys, size-wise, right? Now this phone, it's actually very huge and large phone. This feels bigger, you know, and it's strange because honestly, if you put it like, let's remove the covers, guys. Jesus, you know, I'm not a fan of removing the phone's covers, but I'm gonna do this for you guys. Remove this as well. By the way, I'm rocking here a Bezos skin, which is not a bad one. Okay, so let's go like this. Here, guys, the phone's very naked, standing in front of you. How can you not like those two awesome phones? And just see the sizes, guys. So, the Note 10 is a little bit higher than the OnePlus 7 Pro, and I think also a little bit thicker, but honestly, when you line them like this, and let me try to use this to aligner, it's just incredible, you know. This one here has really a bigger display because it doesn't have any kind of bezels, right? So even with the fact that the Note display seems to be a little bit more vivid and a little bit more bright, I think the OnePlus 7 Pro still has it. And guys, now I have removed the night mode so you can just see those two displays in their best form ever. And I also wanted to show you something else. So if I go here and I go to screen calibration, you can see that I'm using a natural calibration. So if I go to vivid, if you get really rid of the idea that you have here something in the middle, you might as well think that this is like Galaxy Fold, right? Alright, cool, but at the end of the day, and now we have activated Bixby, at the end of the day, guys, two very capable phones, and I just wanted to say with this video, guys, for my American friends or for anybody from Japan or even from Europe, from India, from China, from Brazil, from wherever you're watching this video, guys, if you have the Samsung Galaxy Note 9 running with a Snapdragon processor, yes, then you might consider subscribing for my channel because I plan to do a lot of videos about this phone. And actually, I will be more than happy, guys, to see you around. So people with phones like this, please subscribe to my channel. I think we're going to be beneficial to each other. Also, if you have this phone but have the Exynos chipset, still okay, you can still subscribe. We're not gonna tell anybody. Okay, I have opened now display tester on both phones. So guys, here we can see it's the OnePlus 7 Pro GM1913. It has the Adreno 640, that's the GPU type. On the right hand side, we have the Samsung SM96OU1, okay, and it does have an Adreno 630, right? Both are running on the latest Android 10. And now we can see some physical specifications. So the next thing we can see here is the wider of the phone, And we see that the OnePlus 7 has a 7.1 centimeters compared to the Samsung Galaxy Note 9 where we had the 7 centimeters. So here the OnePlus 7 Pro wins with 1 millimeter, which is pretty much nothing. But let's see the height. So the OnePlus 7 Pro has a 15.4 centimeters height. And here the height is 14.5, and actually, okay, that's really a bigger difference, guys. And if we even have to compare the diagonal of both phones, on the OnePlus 7 Pro we have 17 centimeters, and here on the Samsung Galaxy Note 9 we have almost 1 centimeter less. All right, so this display absolutely bigger. Okay, it has more weight, it has more height, it's bigger. Now let's go to the screen properties. The aspect ratio is here 6:13, here is 18:37. The refresh rate here is 90 Hz, here we have 60. Okay, wide color gamut and HDR screen, yes. Okay, but nevertheless, I think we have here the same density DPI. I'm also not sure about that, but it says okay that the density is extra high, 3 times extra. Okay guys, now if we go to tools, okay, here are a lot of useful things. You can check this application. It's called Display Tester. Very nice if you're buying a second-hand phone and if you want to test some displays. But let's go here to the tests, guys. Here in the second sections of Display Tester, we have all the tests. And if you're buying a second-hand phone, it's very nice to do some of those tests here, guys, so that you're sure that you have no burned pixels, no other defects, no ghosting whatsoever, and etc. I hope, guys, that you enjoyed this video. Again, this is just an introduction video between the OnePlus 7 Pro display versus the Note 9 display, and that's pretty much what I wanted to say to you guys. So take care, stay healthy, and we're gonna be in touch. VST over and bye.